Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole Boys Varsity Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM Radio. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Jamie Sykon tonight, doing color commentary. Also with us tonight, we have Nick Wysong as the OSN and 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and making his debut as our OSN cameraman is Daniel Ewing, the son of Ludington Paint and Glass proprietor Matt Ewing, as well as his wife Sarah Ewing. So Daniel Ewing is our cameraman tonight. We're happy to have Daniel making his debut with us. Freshman action tonight, Ludington falls 43-38. And in JV action, Ludington wins 85-63. Tonight, the Ludington Orioles taking on the Whitehall Vikings. And, putting it very succinctly and as plain as I can, Whitehall's had her number the last few years.
Yes, they have, and they've had some really, really good talent the last couple of years. And teams that get that, they go on a nice run. And, I can tell you Whitehall's record this year isn't
6-9 overall.
6-9 overall isn't going to be indicative of how they're going to show up here and play tonight. This is still going to be a heck of a basketball game, and Whitehall's still very athletic. They got the number 0 there and 34, who are very athletic kids and can get to the rack anytime they want. They're big and physical. And, they got a 6-9 record, and this is going to be a heck of a ball game, Scoop.
They're about the middle of the pack in the West Michigan Conference. Lakes, Ludington 15-1 on the year. And, Whitehall would like to do nothing more than upset our Orioles tonight. The Orioles 8-0. And they are leading the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Whitehall has won at least 3, if not 4, conference championships in a row in the West Michigan Conference. I know one year Ludington and Whitehall shared the conference championship, and I think that was 4 years ago. And then I think Whitehall has won it outright the last 3 years. So the Ludington Orioles and the Whitehall Vikings tonight from Whitehall. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. You speak about Whitehall, the first name that comes to mind of recent times in both basketball and football is Camden Thompson, who went on to Western Michigan University to play football and basketball. He has since transferred to Oakland University, where he has strictly become a college basketball player.
Yeah, and we spoke a little bit about that in the JV game, and Oakland University is a good basketball program, a good head coach there. It's probably a smart move for Camden, and I've seen other players go into Oakland University, play a year or two, and then they move on to a Big 10 school or a Big 12 school. So focusing on one thing and getting better at that, even at the college level, instead of trying to do two, that's hard on an athlete, especially at that level. So we'll see what happens with them there, and I'm sure the team wishes they had them here, and but it's Orioles time, and that team over there is thinking the same thing, Scoop.
Exactly.
We need to put a stop to this run, and we need to take care of business tonight, play together, and come out of here victorious.
Both teams, both the Ludington boys and girls, coming off big wins on Friday. The Ludington boys won at Muskegon Oak Ridge 80-46. The Ludington girls, an absolute thriller at Fremont, winning in double overtime 49-48. Ludington was down by 10 entering the fourth quarter, outscored Fremont 16-6. First overtime, that wasn't enough to decide. It went to a second overtime, and it was Madeline Kenyon's free throw with 3.3 seconds left in the double overtime that decided that game, 49-48. So Ludington boys and girls both atop the West Michigan Conference. Albeit now the girls are tied with Fremont on top of the conference. The boys are 8-0, and they right now have a nice cushion in the league, but they want to go undefeated in the league.
Oh, for sure, definitely. They got goals. They want to go undefeated. They want to let everybody know that, hey, this is our conference this year. and they got something to prove, and they've played that way. They played well together so far this season. Like Coach Lehman talked a little bit about the JV. Same thing in the varsity. We've had little laps in the game where we haven't put all 4 quarters together yet. We're still looking for that, and let's hope that's tonight here for the Orioles.
No pregame coaches interview tonight, folks. I was not able to get with Coach Thad Shank prior to game time, so I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about with Coach Shank after tonight's ball game, though. Our player in the spotlight tonight will be Taj Williams, and believe it or not, I got over a 6-minute interview with Taj recently. He will be.
You got Taj to talk 6 minutes.
Well, I'm talking a little bit in it too, but that'll be aired at halftime. The player in the spotlight, as sponsored by Indian Summer, and that will come at the half. And right now, we're going to step aside as our national anthem is playing. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon, Daniel Ewing, and Nick Wysong, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Whitehall Vikings, coached by Christian Subdon. Starting at the guards, number 2, Alex Winchesky. He is a junior. And number 3, Pierce Westerland. He is a junior. The third starting guard, number 20, Rex Pumford. He is a sophomore. Forwards are number 4, Evan Thomas, a senior, and number 34, Corday Anderson, a senior. Corday Anderson, a tremendous football player and a tremendous athlete for the Whitehall Vikings. The Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by Mike Messer, Noah Lehman, Dante the Microwave Vela, and Zach LaPrade. 15-1 overall on the season, 8-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Starting at the guards, number 2, Taj Williams, he's a junior. Number 3, Messiah Himes, a junior. And number 15, Micah Spunner, a senior. The forwards, number 11, Steele Stowe, a junior, and number 5, Cam Gunsel, a senior. Ludington in black jerseys tonight, white lettering, orange numerals trimmed in white. Whitehall white jerseys. They have a black lettering and black numerals trimmed in red. And we're underway. Ludington controls the tip. Here we go, Jamie. The Orioles and the Vikings.
Yep, and the Vikings coming out in the 2-3 zone.
Taj Williams with the basketball. He's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You'll hear his interview at the half. Taj Williams, now he'll give it to Spunner for 3. Good start for the Orioles.
Yeah.
Boom!
Excellent work right there. They had Steele Stoll at the free throw line in the middle of that zone right there. And we're just looking to try to duck the ball in and make that defender make a choice. Kick it back out to the wide open 3 for Spooner. And there we go.
Now number 2 for Whitehall, that's Alex Winchesky. That's the grandson of Ludington's Mike Winchesky, who was my high school football coach my senior year. Boy, Whitehall, that's not a good sign there. Corday Anderson.
Just had 3 offensive rebounds right there, Scoop.
They had a whole lot of chances right there, and Corday Anderson cashes in. Ludington up 3-2. Taj Williams will give it to Steele Stowe. They'll swing it over now to Saya Himes.
Yep, on this possession, we're doing 5 out
inside
instead of 1 at the free throw line there.
Foul's going to be called on Corday Anderson. Boy, he is built. Corday Anderson, one heck of a football. I know Coach Charlie Gunsel said he's one of the toughest players that he has ever coached against.
Yeah, he's very built. He's thick down below, his strong legs. And you can see why he was so active and so athletic in football there. He definitely spends time in the gym, Scoop.
3-point attempt, Himes up, no good. And the ball will end up with Whitehall. And with it, now there's a steal there.
We're going to have a dunk here,
right
Scoop.
off the bat. Oh, there's a dunk there. It wasn't one of Cam's most picturesque dunks, but that's still a dunk nonetheless. And it's 2 points for the Orioles. Ludington up 5-2.
Yeah, and that got the gym going right there for the Ludington fans.
Looks like Cam got up there a little bit, and he lost
his footing just a hair in the grip of the ball.
Yeah, the footing and the grip of the ball a little bit, but he still got the basket.
Yep.
That's what counts. Ludington up 5-2, and we have 6:13 to go in this opening quarter.
You got a foul right there on Messiah Himes on that possession. A little quicker. The guard was a little quicker than he thought, and he had to use his hands to go ahead and push him to get around.
Shot by Whitehall, no good. Oh,
that's traveling.
No, they're going to call it
Wow.
Corday Anderson with the bucket right there. What Jamie, you thought that was traveling there?
Yeah, number 2 threw it up, lost control, and then in the air, and then he grabbed the ball, came back down.
Micah Spunner comes right back with the 3. He's got 2 threes in the first few minutes of the game.
What I like so far is the patience on this offense by Ludington against the zone. They're getting the shots they want, but we just got to tighten up. We're allowing them to get to the rim on us a little too easy there, Scoop.
Alex Winchewski with a basket there for Whitehall. Ludington up 8-6, 5:23 to go, opening quarter.
And you see the good ball movement. We got a little high-low action going. Cam down low, Steele in the middle, and we're trying to penetrate and find gaps. That should be an offensive foul.
That was. Well, no. They're going to call it on.
They're going to call it on Steele Stowe, but man, number 3 was swinging elbows there.
It looks like Cam took one across the chops, right in the mush.
That's what I thought. I thought they were going to call it offensive, but here we are, 6-8, Ludington ahead.
Yep. Look at the steal here by the Orioles.
That's great work by Steele Stowe.
Spunner with it. Now he'll give it to Taj Williams. Williams back to Micah Spunner. They'll swing it to Steele Stowe. Now to Gunsel. He's going to go baseline. Cam Gunsel up and in and out, no good.
They gave him the second foul, but he was definitely fouled on the first drive attempt.
Yeah, you know you're going to have a lot of. This game's going to be very, very physical tonight. There's no doubt about that. 4:50 to go, opening quarter. Ludington up 8-6. Cam Gunsel at the free throw line.
You can see him bend those knees and finish on his toes.
First free throw, no good.
Yeah. He does a lot better when he sinks his knees and then relaxes and comes up on his toes. He's worked really hard at it because he knows he's going to get to the line a lot. Just it's a shot you got to get consistent with.
Gunsel, second free throw, good. Got a nice bounce there.
Yep.
Nice roll there. Gunsel's got 3 in the early going here.
And here we come after Makes, looking to get a trap here, Scoop.
Ludington up 9-6.
Look at Steele Stowe.
Steele Stowe deflects that ball. It goes out of bounds. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Into the Whitehall lineup, you have number...
There he comes.
Yep.
He's going to throw it.
It's
I thought
0.
He was going to throw it away.
Elijah Smith, and he just did, but actually last touch by the Orioles. Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. There's a deflection there.
We're getting lots of deflections so far.
All over the place. The Gunsel with the deflection. And the ball seems to keep finding Whitehall's hands, though.
That's okay. It's disrupting the offense, and we'll come away with something there.
Orioles are up 9-6, 4:16 to go in the opening quarter. Whitehall with the basketball. Three-point attempt up and off the mark there. Corday Anderson has it. Anderson blocked by Gunsel.
Cam.
Gunsel back
And
again.
another
The
block
second
by
block.
Cam.
2 blocks by Cam Gunsel. And now they're renewing football acquaintances.
Yeah.
Those two met on the gridiron the last few years.
Well, I tell you one thing that, like you said, Ludington's coming out right here. You can tell they're hungry for this. They want to make a statement, and they don't want to even let Whitehall even have a chance of staying here.
Into the Oriole lineup, number 24, J.T. Keith. There's a turnover, and it should be Ludington basketball. Yes, it is. Ludington defense forced that. 24, J.T. Keith is in the game. He's a junior. Also in for the Orioles, number 13, Zach Graham, who is a senior.
And 21.
And 21.
Kyle Himes Jr.
Kyle Himes Jr. is out there as well. Kyle Himes Jr. is a sophomore. Kyle Himes Jr. with the basketball. He'll swing it now to Zach Graham. I'd like to thank all of Oriole Nation for tuning in tonight to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Taj Williams with it now. Taj is a player a lot like David Sunshine Schillinger, where, here comes a three-pointer up and no good there by Cam Gunsel. I was mentioning Taj does a lot. David Sunshine Schillinger, some games he'd have a, very quiet, he'd be like at 9 points, and he seemed like he'd be there forever. And all of a sudden you look up the scoreboard, he's at 23, 24 points. Here we go. Kyle Himes Jr. up and in. Kyle, they were thinking about what happened at Oak Ridge the other night.
I thought so too, but he just went ahead and took the bucket.
Ludington up 11-6, 3:06 to go. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the Oriole Sports Network page. It's up there, folks.
Nice.
That play was started by Zane Smith. A beautiful pass from Zane Smith to Kyle Himes Jr., who fed it off the backboard for an assist. Cam followed it in with just a beautiful, picturesque slam dunk.
Yep, two-hand slam coming off the right side. So that was very, very nice. If you haven't seen it, then
and
right
also
there we just had an offensive foul on.
Was it Corday? No.
Corday, yeah, Corday.
34, he's checked out. Okay. He's got 2 fouls now. Gunsel inside, up. God! Cam's he's gonna absolutely feed off this right now with Corday Anderson being on the bench.
And that was a real good play set up there, because that was Kyle Himes Jr. It was coming off that, and he ran right into that screen. The thing, it was the baseline referee seen it was a moving screen. A top official wasn't going to call it, but it was a moving screen. It was the right call, and he's on the bench with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, Scoop.
So foul called on the Orioles here. Ludington up 13-6, 2:32 to go in the opening quarter. Evan Thomas at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. That foul was called on J.T. Keith. Yeah, Cam with Corday Anderson on the bench right now. Cam is going to thrive.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to see, and I'm sure Coach Shank's thinking the same thing. Let's get in there and let's get them fed here a little bit.
Evan Thomas gets 1 of 2 free throws. Orioles up 13-7. Taj Williams with the ball. He'll give it now to Kyle Himes Jr. They'll swing it now to Graham. Graham back to Himes.
Yeah, they're going to overload
inside
this side.
J.T. Keith. There's Cam right there. God, beautiful. The beautiful passing right there. J.T. Keith with the assist. And you called it. You called it, Jamie.
Yeah, they're going to overload that side right there. They had Cam in the bottom. They're just working the ball till they got it down low, make the defender decide. He went with JT and left Cam wide open.
Three-pointer, no good. Whitehall rebound, Cam Gunsel. Gunsel and the Orioles up 15-7, 1:52 to go. In the corner, Himes, 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, J.T. Keith. He'll give it back to Gunsel now. Gunsel, he'll swing it out there. Graham for 3, up and no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 2, Alex Winchesky. And I think we had a foul called on the Orioles on Kyle Himes Jr.
Call a little reach-in foul right there.
All right, Ludington up 15-7.
Even though we didn't get the ball, the bucket right there, Scoop, that was, great offense, great ball movement. They got 2 wide open looks. If we're rating those looks in practice, those are, 8s out of 9. We call them 1 through 9. So I'd give those 8s for sure, because they were off 2 or 3 passes before they shot.
Kyle Himes just jumped almost to the rafters here at Whitehall. He deflected the ball out of bounds, and Whitehall coach Christian subbed on, not happy with his players. He's really giving them an earful as we have a timeout on the floor. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Mike wants to remind you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business, and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. As I mentioned earlier, during the JV game, I was out there today, took my Buick Encore out there, getting fixed, all going to be all nice and beautifully new. Mike's going to do a great job for me, and it was nice seeing Mike and his wife Nicole out there today and chatting with them. Okay, here we go, back to action. Ludington up 15-7. With the ball for the Vikings, Evan Thomas. They'll swing it now over to Elijah Smith.
It's great ball pressure right here. Great defense by the Orioles.
Ludington student section right down below us. They're really getting into it too. Here comes a three-pointer up, no good there. Rebound to JT Keith. Keith will give it up to Gunsel. Cam Gunsel with some nifty dribbling there, and he'll dish it into the corner to Graham. Zach Graham on the dribble drive. Now to Messiah Himes, to Kyle Himes Jr. Kyle will take the shot. Good! Oh, they're going to call a traveling violation.
Oh, boy.
On Kyle Himes Jr. What do you think on that one? You don't think
I don't think that was a travel scoop.
Ludington up 15-7, 54 seconds to go in this opening quarter.
A lot of times these officials, it was kind of like it wasn't a full Euro step, but it was a little half a, you're coming across the lane, you get that step, and a lot of these officials still aren't accustomed to it. You just see zero did it right there.
Three-pointer,
same thing.
Off the mark, rebound up and in, however. Evan Thomas with the basket. Ludington up 15-9, 37 seconds left in the opening quarter.
So they call that on one end of the floor, and the exact same thing happens on the other, and they didn't let it go, or they let it go. So
Messiah Himes with the ball. He'll give it now to Kyle Himes Jr. 24 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Yeah, we're going to pull out for the last shot here probably.
Gunsall. And he was hacked big time. And boy, he came down awkwardly. You worry, you hold your breath when you see Cam come down like that. Came down awkwardly, but he looks okay, and he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot two.
All right, let's see him get a little bit more deep on his bend with the knees here, and just a nice soft stroke to the top and knock these free throws down.
First free throw is no good. Gunsel on the court with JT Keith, Kyle Himes Jr., Messiah Himes, and Zach Graham. Second attempt by Gunsel is up and no good. Rebound to Whitehall's Alex Winchesky. He'll outlet it now to Rex Pumford. Pumford on the dribble drive. Shot is up and good. 15-11. Ludington in the lead. Here come the Orioles. Himes. He's going to get it. My! A buzzer beater by Kyle Himes Jr. that he kisses off the glass. And your score at the end of one from Whitehall. The Ludington Orioles 18, the Whitehall Vikings 11. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Whitehall High School at the end of one boys varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles lead the Whitehall Vikings 18-11. Whitehall basketball to begin the second quarter. Scoop Hansen along with Jamie Sykon. Daniel Ewing is our cameraman. And of course, Nick Weissong, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. Whitehall on the attack.
And we got the starters back out there, Scoop, but we just can't.
Three-pointer there for Hunter Osborne, who hits it, and then he looks up at the Oriole student section and gives them the one signal. There's a shot up, Taj Williams, no good. And here comes Whitehall. Ludington 18-14.
Yeah, we gotta have better closeouts right there. We had Spooner just couldn't rotate fast enough, and you seen Steele Stowe get out there and try to get there, but he couldn't either, and sometimes it's just a good execution play and they're going to knock those down, but we got to keep an eye on those guys getting out there in the threes.
There's a miss there by Pumford, and here comes Gunsel for the Orioles. Gunsel, nice spin move, shot up, no good. Rebound to Whitehall. Whitehall's got the numbers right here.
That's a travel.
Oh! There's a double dribble violation called on Elijah Smith as he went in for the slam, which he would have been no good, but he was called for the travel before he got there. Actually, he was called for the double dribble violation.
Yeah, he went from the right hand to the left hand, and then he traveled, so he... But coach is going to get a timeout here because...
he does not look happy.
No. And, we didn't get a good closeout on that three. And then we didn't play, team basketball, I guess you would say. One or two passes on the offensive end, which led to that possible dunk right there that didn't happen. So
we got to give some love to our sponsors, beginning with Ludington Paint and Glass. Hey, that's our cameraman's folks who own that. Daniel Ewing is with us tonight as our cameraman. His folks, of course, Matt and Sarah Ewing. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000. Back to the action. Taj Williams with the ball. He'll give it now to Micah Spunner. Over to Messiah Himes. Back to Spunner. 6:31 to go in the second quarter. Orioles up 18-14. Taj Williams. Now Williams loses the ball. Last touched by Whitehall.
He's going to call a foul on Whitehall.
Oh, foul called on number 3, Pierce Westerland.
Yeah. And on top of that, Scoop, here, Whitehall's been able to stay in this game right here with their big guy down, on the bench with 2 fouls, and that's not making Coach happy either. So that's just, you see him, he's like, we got to get back to where we were in the beginning of the first quarter, moving this ball the right way.
Taj Williams,
get our looks.
Taj Williams with the 3 there off the mark, and here comes Whitehall. Yeah, you figure with Corday Anderson on the bench with those 2 fouls that Ludington would be feasting, that Cam Gunsel would be feasting right now.
Yeah.
Into the Oriole lineup.
And Cam's going to get his first rest of the game here.
Here comes J.T. Keith. Also coming in, Kyle Himes Jr. So on the court for the Orioles right now, you have Messiah Himes, Kyle Himes Jr., Taj Williams, J.T. Keith, and Steele Stowe. Whitehall basketball. The shot's no good, but a foul is going to be called on J.T. Keith. 5:52 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that was a good contest right there, because at first initial of that pass, it looked like they were going to get a wide open layup or maybe a possible dunk he would try out of that, but that was a very good foul by J.T. Keith.
Smith's first free throw is no good.
And that makes that foul even better.
Yeah. Freshman game tonight, Whitehall defeats Ludington 43-38. In the JV game, Ludington wins 85-63. Second attempt. Elijah Smith is up and good. Ludington up by 3, 18-15. Orioles, a bit of a scoring drought, Jamie. They have not scored so far in the second quarter.
Yep, they just got to get back to their movement, get the open looks they need.
There we go. Taj Williams, his first points of the game, and he gets the assist from J.T. Keith. He drills a long three-pointer.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a little shove in the back there. You asked earlier, what side, top, side. Well, right there was perfect, Scoop.
Yes.
That was side, top, side, and a wide open three. When you can get that, especially with movement against a zone defense, then you get the looks you want.
That wasn't single fist or double fist.
No, that's on defense.
That's
side,
defense.
Scoop.
That's defense.
We
Okay.
can't be giving all our secrets away to these other teams listening to our stuff up here.
Okay. Thanks for the education there. Here comes a three for Whitehall. Good. And getting it at number 2, Alex Winchewski.
Well, that one was contested. That was just a good shot there, Scoop.
Orioles up 21-18, and there's a hard foul on Messiah. No, that was Kyle Himes Jr. I was talking to Kyle Himes Jr. before the game. I complimented him on the fine assist he had on Cam's dunk at Oak Ridge the other night.
Yeah,
just put a big ear-to-ear grin on Kyle's face.
These kids are having fun right now. You know, they're a good basketball team. They know they got something special. And the thing is, people look at them, they say, oh, wow, they don't have a lot of height. But I tell you that they got everything else.
Everything else, yes. Athleticism, loads of athleticism. They're competitors. Himes Jr. gets the first free throw. Second attempt up and in and out, no good. Rebound to Elijah Smith. Ludington, 4-point lead, 22-18. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Elijah Smith with the ball. There's a steal. Kyle Himes Jr. Kyle to the hoop. Oh, missed shot right there.
He was hacked across the arm pretty good right there, Scoop.
Back the other way, getting the basket, Alex Winchewski. Timeout on the floor. Ludington with just a 2-point lead, 22-20 with 4:41 to go in this opening half.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they give them the timeout. Ludington had the ball in their hands at half court when the officials blowing the whistle for timeout. I mean, yeah, their coach is calling it, but we already had it inbound.
We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us. The Urca family's been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. All right, we'll get it into Gunsel, and there we go.
Yeah.
Cam Gunsel gets the basket, and that was a power forward move right there.
I was just going to say, after you were reading that commercial, that Cam's back in the game, and I would look us to get the ball inside right now, and that's exactly what happened.
Good job by Messiah Himes right there.
Oh, look out here, Scoop.
Kyle Himes Jr. up and no good. Steele Stowe up and good.
Look at that.
Stowe. Yep, go ahead, Jamie.
Steele Stowe is just relentless. He's there for every rebound. He's there for deflections. He's keeping balls alive. And to see this team play five guys playing defense, motors running all the time, and we've been preaching this forever. And this team that's where they're going to get that special run we're talking about.
3-pointer.
They just play this way.
3-pointer missed by Hunter Osborne. Gunsel with it for the Orioles. Ludington 6-point lead, 26-20. Messiah Himes up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Gunsel. Gunsel will get it back out now to Taj Williams for 3. Good! Oh, yeah!
Yeah, now they're moving that ball, Scoop. See what happens when you move with this one extra pass and things are happening. Eventually here, Whitehall's going to get tired because they've only had played 6 players so far.
Yep. There's a miss by Winchewski. Ludington with the board. They'll get it up quickly to Gunsel. Taj Williams.
Bang.
Good! Oh, my! Taj Williams bangs another 3. What was I saying earlier?
What did you say earlier?
He could be really
He's
quiet.
real quiet. Then all of a sudden you got 9 points.
Yep, then you look up. Ludington now up 32-20. Just moments ago, Whitehall had cut the Oriole lead to 2 at 22-20. In the lane, Whitehall shot up, no good. Rebound, Taj Williams. Here come the Orioles.
Look at how tired they are, Scoop.
Yep, they'll get it ahead. Kyle shot no good, but he's hammered, and he'll shoot 2. Ludington 32, Whitehall 20. 2:42 left in this opening half.
Yeah, they're gassing right now. You know,
They are.
They've only played six guys, maybe 7. But look at all of them got their hands on their knees, bent over. You know, they're giving their best right here, but that's where we get you. You know, Ludington's deep, and we're relentless. We practice at this pace every day of the week, and
Great
year
stamina.
round, this is what it's like.
Great stamina, Jamie. Ludington Coach Thad Shank. You witnessed a ton of his practices. I've been over there for a number as well, practices, and seen. Yes.
Yeah.
First free throw, good by Kyle Himes Jr. Like to send a shout out to Kyle Himes Sr. and his wife Raquel. And they got to be awfully proud of their prodigy.
Which one?
All of the prodigy. Yes.
Yeah.
Messiah, Kyle Jr., and of course Mikey, Eric Walton. And I understand there's more Himes is coming up as well, too. Is that correct?
They got some young ones. There's some young ones, actually. But, you know, the good family. All around, just a good family. And they do things the right way. And it relates on to how those kids lead on the floor, the leadership they're getting at home, and it transfers to their friends out here on the court. And just a good group of kids, and it all starts with them.
Kyle got both free throws. Now he's got the ball, and now he'll be called for the travel. 2:12 to go in the opening half. Ludington 34, Whitehall 20. Whitehall just moments ago had cut the Oriole lead to 2 at 22-20. And since then, the Orioles on a 12-0 run.
Yeah, and you know, they got to make this run as big as they can, because you're not going to see 34 in the game until the third quarter.
Yep, Corday Anderson. Three-pointer up and off the mark there for Whitehall's Pierce Westerland. Vikings will get the ball back. Here comes another three. Up, no good by Elijah Smith.
Now, that was a foul there.
Kyle really...
He had his off-arm pulled. He was pulled to the ground.
There's a rebound for Taj Williams.
And that's should be a body foul all the way down the court there.
Kyle to Taj.
They're not stopping. Look at this movement.
Taj inside, shot up, no good. And by the way, Ethan Sweet has checked into the game for the Orioles. He wears jersey 25. He's a junior.
Yeah, this is where we like to keep the pressure on right now. Whitehall's tired. We need a minute and 25 seconds of just getting right into this and get 6 or 7 more points out of this at the end of the half here, Scoop.
Zach Graham also in the game for the Orioles. Another missed shot by Whitehall. Boy,
look at them run.
Yep, they went stone cold. Kyle Himes, just lost it. Kyle Himes loses the ball right there into the Oriole lineup. I believe that's going to be Micah Spunner, number 15. Yes, it is. And at this time, we'd like to, with 1:10 to go in the opening half, Ludington up 34-20. Bob's Roofing Company. We want to tell you about Bob's Roofing Company. There's a steal by Gunsel. Gunsel, good one! And he's fouled! Right there, sister!
Smart play by Cam. I think he really wanted to dunk it, but he got fouled and he finished right there, Scoop. You know, and he's getting to the free throw line. He's definitely needs to start knocking a couple down, and you know he knows it, and he's been trying so hard this year to improve, and I can tell by his stroke he's improved his free throw shooting. He's like about 2 inches from releasing at the top of the shot, and then he'd start making them. If you watch, if he gets it to the top, it'll go down.
Gunsel's free throw, good!
Yep.
Right on, yep. Gunsel with 12 points in this first half. Ludington up 37-20. Oh, another Oriole defense forcing another turnover.
When we make buckets and we can put that pressure on them, Scoop, that they're having a hard time right now. Part of it, too, is because you can't make decisions when you're exhausted, and they're exhausted right now.
We'll get the ball into Spunner. Again, this shows you the Oriole depth. The Orioles, again, can go 10 deep.
Yep, we're just going to keep moving it till we get the shot we want.
Cross court there. Taj for three.
And
a little short right there. Rebound to Whitehall. Ludington on a big run right now. They're on a 15-0 run.
And they want more.
Look at this defense by Taj, and now they'll call him for the foul. Hey, Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. 36 seconds to go.
Look at here.
What's going to be called here? Whoa.
He's going to call it on Zach Graham.
Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. There's a shot up and good. Whitehall.
Nice little runner right there.
They get a basket right there. Their first points in quite a while by Pierce Westerland. 12 seconds to go in this opening half. Ludington up 37-22.
On a 17-2 run.
Yep. They're trying to get the ball into Gunsel. They do. He'll get it back out on top. Graham takes the shot. No good. He took a long three-pointer there, and we're at the half. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 37, the Whitehall Vikings 22. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen along with Jamie Sykon, Nick Wysong, and also Daniel Ewing, the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. A shout out as well to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington up at the half here at Whitehall by the score of 37-22. Ludington outscored Whitehall 19-11 in that second quarter after outscoring them 18-11 in the first quarter. Individual scoring for the Orioles: 8 for Kyle Himes Jr., 6 for Micah Spunner, 2 for Steele Stowe, 12 for Cam Gunsel, and 9 for Taj Williams. For Whitehall, 1 for Elijah Smith, 3 for Hunter Osborne, 7 for Alex Winchesky, 2 for Pierce Westerland, 3 for Evan Thomas, and 2 for Rex Pumford, and also 4 for Corday Anderson, who missed a good portion of that second quarter because of foul trouble. You know, earlier we talked about that Corday Anderson, and you know they're going to be getting him in the third quarter, but without him, we thought that Cam would feast, and he did. He had a nice quarter with nice first half with 12 points. We're going to step aside right now, Oriole Nation, and listen to the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole, Taj Williams. Stay tuned. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And that player for tonight's game is Taj Williams. Taj is a junior. He wears jersey number 2 and plays the guard position. Taj, what is your favorite thing about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
Just getting to go out there and represent Ludington and the Orioles and just play with that pride and go out here and be a winner, because that's what we do.
What do you feel is your strongest trait about the way you play the game?
Probably my competitiveness, whether it's in practice or it's a game. Just always competitive. I want to win, so I like to win, so I think my competitiveness probably.
Sure. What do you feel are the team's strengths this year, and what are the team goals?
I think our strengths are we're young, fast, not very tall, but that's okay when it comes to who we're playing and stuff, because we're fast and we like to run. And our goals are to just make it as far as we can, go to Breslin. That's always the goal every single year. So, yeah, just survive and advance.
Well, you guys might not be the tallest team, but you're one of the most athletic teams I've seen since I've been the voice of the Orioles, and even going back to when I used to watch the Orioles when I was in high school. You guys are just a lot of fun to watch out there, and your competitiveness, it shows through big time. What do you like best about playing for Coach Thad Shank?
He holds us accountable. He likes to win, and we mesh well because I like to win, he likes to win, so it's a good deal.
Who's someone, Taj, that inspires you off the court, and why?
Probably just like my dad, probably. Just trying to be outside of basketball, just trying to be a better man every day.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Great. What's one skill you've worked the hardest to improve for this season?
Probably just becoming a knockdown shooter and defense. I think I'm pretty well-rounded everywhere else, but just becoming a knockdown shooter and playing better defense.
You know, it's great out there watching you. I've talked about it sometimes during the broadcast. It looks like you're just gliding out there, the way you make it look so easy. I know it's not that easy, and you also look like you're really not running that fast, although I know you're extremely fast. What do you say about that?
It
just comes naturally to you?
Yeah, just kind of athletic. I don't know.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite memory from basketball for the Orioles so far? Yeah, one that sticks out in mind.
Maybe when I was a freshman,
Okay.
I got into the regional final game and I scored a couple times, so that was big for me.
Yeah, all right. Did you have a favorite Ludington Oriole basketball player that you were a fan of and followed while growing up in Ludington?
Probably Peyton Lacombe or Sam LeDuc.
Okay.
Because Peyton was the first one we seen kind of really dunk the ball, so that was really cool as a kid growing up seeing that.
Both of those players get mentioned quite a bit. In fact, Sam LeDuc's been mentioned a number of times by your teammates this year as a favorite of theirs. Your favorite basketball movie?
Probably Coach Carter. That's a good one.
That's been mentioned a number of times as well. Now, Taj, do you have a favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
Probably Woods with Mr. LeDuc.
Okay. Well, now, what have you enjoyed the most about growing up and living in Ludington?
Just the culture, and everybody's close here. So everybody that I play basketball with right now probably grew up with them and been friends with them forever. So
Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
Sportsman's. I like their food a lot.
Your plans for spring sports, and tell Oriole Nation about the football season you had this past year for the Ludington Orioles.
I'll play travel basketball in the spring.
Okay.
And the season was great. it was upsetting how it ended. It wasn't how we wanted to end, but we had a great season. History was made, and it was really fun.
You guys will always be put on that plateau with the 1989 Ludington football team. They went 9-0. Unfortunately, they were upset by DeWitt in the opening playoff game, 8-6. I'm sure you heard all about it. But you individually this past year, you broke Chad Large's receiving records. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I have a great quarterback. He always got me the ball. But, yeah, it means a lot just being able to go out there and break something that's not been broken since he did it. So, yeah.
Where do you hope to be, and what do you hope to be doing 10 years from now, Taj?
Still playing sports, hopefully.
Yeah.
Or if not, talking about them or just staying involved with sports because it's what I love. So.
Definitely. And is there anybody listening to tonight's telecast that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Shout out to my grandma and Grand Rapids and my mom. And yeah, that's it.
It's Grandma Sixberry, right?
Yeah, that's her, yeah.
She's got to be your number one fan. She chimes into the OSN quite a bit. I know she never misses one of your football games or basketball games. So I want to congratulate you, Taj, and thanks on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. All the best to you and your teammates this season. As always, go O's.
Yeah, thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Fun interview there with Taj Williams. And we're getting ready to begin the third quarter of action here. Ludington up 37-22. A big shout out to Indian Summer, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor, as well as Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Ludington with the basketball. Taj Williams with it. Williams to Gunsel, and you can notice Corday Anderson back out there. Taj, three-point attempt up, no good. Getting the ball, a spunner to Gunsel. Gunsel shot up, good! And he's fouled. Cam Gunsel showing his muscle there.
Yeah, I would like to see him put it on foul on 34, but I think they're going to call it on 4.
Gunsel with the basket. He'll attempt to complete the three-point play. He's got 14 to lead the Orioles, and they're now up 39-22. What do we got here? Checking into the Whitehall lineup will be number 1, Hunter Osborne, and he'll check in for Alex Winchesky. On the court for the Orioles, you got Taj Williams, you got Steele Stowe, Cam Gunsel, Micah Spunner, and Messiah Himes.
Yeah, it was a nice aggressive move to the basket, and let's see if Cam can knock these free throws. See, when he finishes and release at the top, right there, Scoop, he's got the right touch and the angle to knock him down.
Cam knocks the free throw down, completes a three-point play. He's got 15 points, and the Orioles are up by 18, 40-22. They'll work it inside. Corday Anderson, there's a steal.
Yeah.
Here comes Gunsel. Cam Gunsel, good! And he's fouled! Gunsel with the bucket, and he gets hacked.
You know, that's just good basketball, Scoop. I mean, that's good defense on the other end. That's Cam running the floor. That's his, teammate looking up, getting him the ball. Just unselfish basketball right there.
And the free throw's good, Jamie.
5 guys playing basketball together, and you could tell he came out in warm-ups after halftime right there.
Oh, good hustle by Messiah Himes.
Very good.
Great start for the second half of the Orioles. Coach Thad Shank's got to be happy.
Very good, yeah. And Cam knew he came out here with a few shots that he had right after halftime there and took a couple free throws. It's good to see. He knows he's going to get to the line 10+ times a game, and you got to try to knock down 7 of those at least.
Look at this tenacious Oriole defense. They're contesting everything. Whitehall is Ludington not making it easy at all on the Whitehall Vikings. I mean, they are in the face of these Vikings they get the basketball. Foul called there on Steele Stowe, his second. Ludington up 43-22, 7:13 to go in the third quarter. That shot's going to be off the mark. Gunsel kept it alive, but Whitehall has it. Here's a three-point attempt
That's the same thing.
Yep, no good. That was Evan Thomas, and now here comes Taj Williams. He'll give it to Gunsel, back to Williams. They'll swing it now to Messiah Himes, to Williams, now to Gunsel, to Messiah. Messiah to Taj Williams for 3, up no good. And Corday Anderson has it for Whitehall.
7 passes right there, Scoop, of trying to get the shot we wanted. Got an open look. You know, you missed the shot. You can't complain about an offense that's moving the ball 7-8 times in a pass before they take a shot, you know, and just good stuff going right here. And, you know, I see down here they were talking in Corday Anderson using his big body. You know, he's tucking in and he's pushing. They're trying to say, you know, he's using his body offensively.
Like you just did there.
Yep.
But they got Ludington pushed him underneath the backboard, though. He couldn't get a good shot off, and there's Taj Williams for 2.
Look at him run the floor, Scoop.
Yep, just glides.
Yep.
That's what we talked about. That's what we talked about, Jamie, in the player in the spotlight interview. I love the way Taj glides.
Yep.
It's just it's a thing of beauty. And Ludington is up 45-22. We have a timeout on the floor, 6:25 to go. Something that they have had, I'm going to get to that, Nick, but there's something long overdue I've been meaning to do, and I have the roster here of the Ludington sideline cheer team. Their head coach is Sam Hansen, assistant coach Allison Hansen. Seniors are Ava Carlson, who's a captain, and Carly Soba, who's a captain. Other seniors, Chloe Bars, Eve Duffield. I think we know this gal, or at least you know that name right there. Is that Amaya? Isn't that what your daughter's name is?
Yeah, my daughter. That's
not
her,
your daughter,
though.
That's not your daughter, but that's her name, too. Amaya Sytek, Vivian Morse, she's also a senior. Sophomore Anna Adams, freshman Mackenzie Buckner, freshman Rainey Yenchar, freshman Natalie Lamb, freshman Aubrey Klein, and freshman Hartley Alvesteffer. So great job, ladies. They do a fantastic job. And Coach Sam Hansen, their head coach, I told her, please send me your roster. I want to give them some airtime. And we got some more. Speaking of airtime.
Yeah, North Star Chiropractic. Attention athletes, want to boost your game at North Star Chiropractic in Ludington. We specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic is your winning edge.
Back to action here. Whitehall with the basketball. 6:17 to go. Ludington up 45-22. So the Orioles have come out and they have put up 8 quick points.
Look at there's another elbow. Cam just took another elbow from Corday.
Corday Anderson there. And I was saying, Cam does not forget these things. Believe me, he will get even.
Yeah, he took one earlier from number 0, and he just took one right there.
Yeah, Smith got him at the end of the first half. The 3 up there, no good by Spunner, and here comes Whitehall. Ludington up 45-24. With the ball is Pierce Westerland. They'll swing it now. They'll get it into Anderson. Anderson shot no good, and they're going to call the foul on Gunsel. We got Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck.
Yep, Ludington Chiropractic, Dr. Mark Yeck has been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. Thanks to Dr. Mark Yeck, that's Ludington Chiropractic at 310 South Washington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
Anderson gets the first free throw. He's got 7 in the game. Second free throw up and good. Ludington 45, Whitehall 26. Gunsel with it. He'll get it now to Spunner, back to Taj Williams. They'll swing it down to Messiah Himes, cross court now to Spunner. Spunner's going to go baseline. He finds Gunsel. Oh, actually he didn't. The pass to Gunsel got intercepted right there, and here comes Elijah Smith. His shot up, no good. Kept alive by the Vikings. Now Taj Williams has it. He's got Gunsel on the fly. Cam, no good. Rebound, no good. Himes up and no good. Oh my gosh, Gunsel with it now. And what are we going to have? We're going to have a foul called, I believe. Orioles had 3 point-blank shots right there. Sometimes that happens, Jamie.
Yeah. They just can't get it to fall right off the glass hard enough. You know, they're not the right spin, but you can't knock the effort right there. You know, they wanted it bad.
Foul called on Elijah Smith of Whitehall. Ludington basketball. Taj Williams has it. 4:55 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 45-26. Whitehall has a very modest 4-0 run going right now.
That's a foul. That's a push.
Boy, Cam,
that should be on 34.
Yeah, Cam's quickness right there. Now they're going to call it on 0.
Yeah. And you see him. What do you mean, me? Hey, but I like the aggressiveness by Cam. He knows he's going to get to one of those two guys. Are going to foul him. He's got a great, quick first step. They're not anticipating that, and he's getting to the basket at will. I like.
There we go, Gunsel.
Oh,
that's going to be a foul as he undercut him.
I think that should be.
That's going to be 2 shots right there for Cam Gunsel. He got undercut by Corday Anderson as they were going in for the alley-oop slam right there. It was a nice feed right there, and he was going up for it, and Anderson undercut him, Jamie.
I don't like the play, Scoop, because he knows he couldn't get to it. And when you just take your body in backwards and not trying to play the ball and undercut a player in the air, I don't like it, Scoop.
Well, Cam hit the first free throw. Yeah. I concur with you, Jamie. Yeah, Cam could have really come down, awkwardly there and injured himself. Second free throw, no good. Gunsel gets 1 of 2. The Orioles up by 20, 46-26, 4:37 left in the third quarter.
Better yet, I think that's 3 of 4 free throws in this half.
Oh,
that's offensive right there, Scoop.
That's offense big time. Called on Hunter Osborne.
I think they come out with the mentality of we can't run with them, we'll run through them, and it's going to start costing them here.
You got a lot of talk there between Osborne. He's talking some smack there, and our best smack talker, you engage with Zach Graham, and I'll tell you what, they're going to bring the two of them together right now because Zach Graham, I know, I'm as an assistant Ludington baseball coach, Zach Graham can talk, he can chirp with the best of them.
Oh, yeah. And he's telling them that's enough.
Yeah.
We're done talking. Here's your warning. And there we go.
Ludington again up by 20, 46-26, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Kyle Himes, who's checked into the game with it. Now he'll give it to Graham to actually Taj had
tried to force it a little too much there.
Exactly. What do we got? House of Flavors Manufacturing.
House of Flavors, delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com.
4:06 left in the third quarter. Ludington again with that 20-point lead, 46-26.
There's another charge.
Oh, Zach Graham got up awfully happy right there. He did draw the charge.
Yeah, they're dipping the shoulder and extending that off arm, Scoop. It's great defense by Zach Graham. That's 2 times now.
Good to see Audrey Keith is tuned in to the OSN tonight. Sarah Gibbons, Angelica Martinez-French, Cheryl Kronline tuned in, cheering on the Orioles. Mike Jaskula. And he's talking about the Orioles student section, and he's proud that he can hear him so well on our broadcast.
Yeah, they had another opportunity right there. Cam had a back door open, and they're moving the ball well.
Through. 3-pointer right there for Zach Graham. And you're going to have to watch here between the fireworks between Graham and Osborne for Whitehall because they're still chirping at each other.
And he's going to throw that one away. Another turnover by Whitehall. Real quick, we have Indian Summer Co-op. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Orioles Sport Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Ludington up 49-26, 3:18 to go in this third quarter. Taj Williams with the basketball.
Yeah, now Whitehall switched to a 3-2 zone where 3 up top, and we got a little fisticuffs, not fisticuffs, but a little too close for comfort there. Things are starting to get chippy.
Oh, yeah, very chippy. JT Keith, he'll give it now to Kyle Himes Jr. Himes to Graham. Great ball movement by the Orioles. Taj Williams, Euro step up and in and out, no good. Shout out to Joe Kobe, big Oriole fan. He says, let's go O's. Also, Gene Olson tuned in. There's a shot. Shot up and in, a 3-pointer there for Whitehall's Elijah Smith. 49-29.
Look at him move the ball, Scoop. Nice crisp passes. Finding the open. Oh, then we just had a little. I guess I jinxed him.
Osborne shot up and good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he got one there, but it was after the off-arm elbow that Kyle Himes
Yeah.
Jr. took in the side before the shot.
Ludington up 49-31, 2:17 to go in this third quarter. As again, both teams very salty out there right now.
Yeah.
There are lots of getting chippy.
Yeah, this is like Ludington's. You know, it's like you said.
Yeah.
We've taken it on the chin for 3 years or 4 years by Whitehall, and you know they smell blood and they want to win this game. Scoop.
Second free throw, no good. JT Keith comes up with it. Again, Whitehall is trying to get that ball away from JT. I'll tell you what, he latches onto a basketball. You're not going to take it away from him.
He's pretty strong. He's been in the gym as well.
He's country strong. Country strong. And he gets that from his grandpa, Ray
Yep,
Keith.
out on the
Three-pointer.
farm.
Whoa! Three-pointer for our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Taj Williams.
Yeah, keep feeding him. He's hot.
He's got 4 threes in the game. Ludington up 52-31. There's oh, no, they're going to call a foul right there. And we'd like to thank more of the Oriole Nation tuned in. Donna Mitchell is watching. Karen Hasselbalch. Also Donna Mitchell, Jim Olson. Also Beth Kirby. Mike Jerusalem tuned in. Shelby Sobraski, a shout out to her as well as to her dad, Ron Sobraski. Delana Slater, Ludington Oriole girls basketball player.
Yeah, and we got Ludington's Lundquist Furniture. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. And Safe Harbor Credit Union, where success is our success, we belong to you. Visit Safe Harbor Credit Union at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What do we have here?
They just called a technical on somebody.
So it's going to be... Osborne only got one. He was going to shoot a second free throw. What happened? Now there's a technical. Now there's a technical, Jamie, right there. And you know, this is going to be interesting because we play Whitehall again in 10 days at Holly Gym.
So what happened is he got fouled. It was an and one. He made the free throw, and I think he was telling them that was the end. Ball out of bounds, and then
yeah, I'm not sure that because he
technical on number one.
So Taj Williams is at the free throw line shooting the technicals for the Orioles. First shot is good. And again, Jamie, this game was supposed to be played on the 16th of January. Got weathered out till today, the 2nd of February. And they're going to meet again on the 12th of February at Holly Gym.
Yep.
Taj Williams gets both free throws, both technical shots. Our next,
and I tell you, this is kind of, you look out here in the crowd, Scoop, and we're at Whitehall, and our crowd has them outnumbered 3-1. It's more of a crowd-wise home game for Ludington, really.
Good point. I agree with you on that. Our next broadcast will be on Thursday at Holly Gym. Boys basketball, the Montague Wildcats will be in town. OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be there. Here's a drive by Gunsel. Nice drive, shot no good. Rebound, Gunsel up. God, that's Cam just wanted it more right there than Corday Anderson.
He's tough right there. He's letting you know I'm Cam Gunsel and I'm here tonight.
Gunsel with 21 points. Ludington up 56-32. And the Ludington girls will be playing tomorrow night against...
you said Orchard View, didn't you?
Yeah, they play Orchard View tomorrow night at Holly. We will not be covering that game, however. And I said earlier that the Ludington would be playing Whitehall in 10 days. Actually, I lied. 11 days. Okay. They'll play Whitehall at Holly on the 13th of February of this month. And we will be covering that game. 2 free throws there for Alex Winchesky. Orioles up 56-34. I don't know what come down there. Taj come down awkwardly. Whitehall in for 2 there. Pierce Westerland. Ludington up 56-36. Kyle Himes, he loses it. Now he'll get it back and give it to Taj Williams. 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3-point attempt. Kyle Himes Jr. Good! good. That was a long-range three there for
just
Kyle
moving the ball,
Himes
Scoop.
Jr. Yes.
Just moving. And, look at every bucket, whether it's 2, 3, no matter, steal, that bench, every player on that bench is up in the air, and they're excited, Scoop.
There's a three for Alex Winchesky. Ludington up 59-39, and now what are we going to have here?
Block.
A block is going to be on Corday Anderson.
No, it should be on number 2.
It'll be called on Alex Winchesky.
Nice hard drive by Steele Stowe to the basket, and a block underneath him. So
again, the boys will be covering them this Thursday at Hawley against Montague. Steele Stowe's first free throw is good. And Whitehall back in town, so you'll have a space of 11 days between the two teams meeting.
There you go.
On the 13th. Steele gets both free throws. No, Orioles are up 61-39. 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ludington led 37-22 at the half.
Don't want to let him. I was going to say we don't want to let him.
There's a three. Pierce Westerlin with a three. 4 seconds to go. There's a drive.
And one for Taj.
Taj Williams with the basket, and he's fouled.
Wow, did you see him go up and switch from the right hand to the left hand in mid-air, and then take the contact and finish right there?
Absolutely amazing. Taj Williams with the basket. That was a thing of beauty right there.
That was nice. Hey, while we're at it, let's go Smith & Eddy Insurance. Smith & Eddy Insurance at Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all your insurance needs.
Taj Williams trying to complete the three-point play with 2.7 seconds left in this third quarter. The free throw is good. Taj with 19. And there is the buzzer. And your score at the end of 3 quarters of play from Whitehall High School, the Ludington Orioles 64, the Whitehall Vikings 42. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Hey, it's good to see Mark Peterson. Mark and Josh Peterson are watching as always. Go O's KSA. Also, Coach Jonathan Ransom, the Ludington wrestling coach, is tuned in to the OSN tonight. That's good to hear that he's tuned in. There's a steal by Gunsel, and now Gunsel is going to be fouled with 7:45 to go in this game. Ludington up 64-42.
Smart foul by number 3. I mean, they could have slightly almost called a
Oriole superfan Joe Cobe agrees with you. Looks like there's more Ludington fans there than Whitehall fans.
Yeah. Yep. It was a foul there to stop the breakaway right there, Scoop. Otherwise, that probably would have been another fast break 2-point layup. But, Ludington's bringing all they got right here. That's for sure in this game. I like to see it. They've really picked up their defense the last 4 or 5 games. A little better than they've been playing, and I tell you, this is what's going to take them a long way is that
Cam.
defense.
Oh, no good. Put back, no good. Gunsel fighting for it.
Steele Stowe.
Steele Stowe, and now Steele's going to draw the foul. Just relentless aggressiveness on the boards for the Orioles.
Yeah, I love Steele Stowe, man. He's just grit. He's all about it. Look, if you look at him, he's not the tallest. He's strong. He puts his time in the weight room, but he's just relentless, man, and you got to have a guy like that who's willing to do everything, and he is. He's always getting dirty.
A couple of kind words there between Cam Gunsel and Pierce Westerland. Steele Stowe, first free throw is good. Steele is a junior. Ludington up 65-42, 7:15 to go. Steele Stowe, second free throw, good. Stowe's got 6 in the game. Here comes Whitehall. Look at this Oriole defense.
Yep.
Just putting the screws, putting the pressure on. There's a steal. Here comes Gunsel. Cam Gunsel. Gunsel. Oh! God, I thought he was going to go up for the dunk right there, but instead he gets the 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. He
decided. I think he doesn't trust the fact that he's not going to get hit or undercut, so he's playing it smart.
Corday Anderson gets the basket in the paint for Whitehall.
Yeah.
Ludington up 68-44, 6:36 to go in the game. Steele Stowe with the ball. He'll give it down to Messiah Himes. Messiah on the drive, and he's going to draw the foul. Who do we got going there as far as our fantastic, fabulous, outstanding sponsors?
Yeah, we got Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roads out there. But if you do end up with a scrape or an offender bender or with major collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it's your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, now located at their new location, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottsville.
We're going to actually have to take the new out of there. That's not really that new any longer. But,
yeah.
But hey, got some new Orioles out there right now, and JT Keith has checked into the game. He wears jersey 24, also out there. There's a shot put up by Whitehall's Elijah Smith. No good, but he draws the foul. So Keith is out there. He's a junior. Also, Zach Graham, he wears jersey 13. He's a senior. 25 is in. Ethan Sweet, he's a junior. And Kyle Himes Jr. stays out there, as does, Micah Spunner, I believe, is checked in. Nope, my bad.
Taj Williams and Kyle Himes Jr.
They stay in. Okay, there we go. Free throw no good by Elijah Smith. He is a junior. 6:15 left in this one. Ludington with a nice 68-44 lead. Second free throw no good. Rebound Whitehall. That's Pierce Westerland. Westerland shot up and good.
Look at that pass.
Oh, Kyle really got... Boy, it's going to be Ludington basketball. Yeah. Checking into the Whitehall lineup, number 5, Isaiah Lewis. .605 to go. Ludington again up 68-46. Taj Williams will trigger it in to Zach Graham for 3. God! Oh, he's got a sweet stroke.
Yeah.
Zach Graham right there, nothing but net. He tickles the twines from three-point land. 6 points for Graham in the game. Orioles up 71-46. There's an in shot inside, getting the basket for Whitehall. Pierce Westerland. 71-48, 5:36 to go. Ethan Sweet, no good. Rebound to Isaiah Lewis for Whitehall. He'll get it ahead now. Pierce Westerland to Lewis. Inside, shot up, no good. Rebound, Corday Anderson, good. 71-50. Ludington with the lead. 5:14 to go in the game. Taj Williams. Williams up and no good. Rebound to Elijah Smith. Yeah, I think they're going to.
See, the last few possessions there. I mean, even though we knocked down a 3 there, Scoop, you know, the last few possessions were off of no pass or one pass and taking a shot. And you've seen throughout the game when we have 4, 5, 6, 7 passes and we're making Whitehall expend energy on defense, they don't want to play it that long and we end up getting the shot we want. You know, we got to get back to that in the last 5 minutes of this game, move the ball around and score easy buckets and walk out of here with a big victory.
Good to see that our favorite Marine is checked in. Joe Ben says hello. That's coming from his mom, Rachel. There's a 3.
Yeah, he just had a birthday, too.
Yeah, for Elijah Smith with the 3 there. Ludington now leads 71-53. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Kyle Himes with it. Robin Shoemaker is tuned in. Another 3 for Zach Graham. That's the 3rd 3 for Graham. He's got 9. 74-53. Zach Graham with the ball. Coming off the Whitehall missed shot. Graham down the lane. Now he'll dish it to Taj for 3. It's going to be short. Kyle Himes Jr. has it. He'll give it to Ethan Sweet. Sweet on the drive. His pass deflected and picked off there by Whitehall's Isaiah Lewis. Lewis will swing it now, and they're going trying to get into Corday Anderson. And what do we got? Ludington Paint and Glass?
Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network.
There's a missed shot by Corday Anderson. Good defense there by JT Keith. And here comes Taj Williams with it. Marcus Mutton is tuned in. He's on the boys freshman team. He's expressed an interest to do some color commentary with the Orioles Sports Network. Bob Budrow tuned in. Brad, the Mad Bomber
Look
Mesher.
At this guy.
And speaking of Mad Bombers, Brad, just talking about Brad, the Mad Bomber Mesher just tuned in. He would have loved that one there by Zach Graham, who just nailed his 4th three-pointer. And a timeout on the floor. Ludington up 77-53.
He's got 3 in this quarter, Scoop.
Yeah, as the Irish rappers, House of Pain, and Jump Around.
Yeah, they're
Jump Around.
They're jumping around, all right.
Ludington up 77-53. Like to send a shout out to Ashley King, who's tuned in. Thomas Kubiak, big Oriole fan. Also Roger Rittenhouse. Joe Snigowski tuned in. And I think we're about caught up there, so we better catch up more on our sponsors.
Yeah, I'll give one more here. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
Cam Gunsel back in the game, leading the 3-on-1 fast break, and they get the ball there to Kyle Himes Jr. for a 3.
There we go. I'll give a quick shout out too to my father-in-law and mother-in-law down near Bradenton, Florida on their motorhome trip right now. So say hello to them down there, Scott and Colleen Barrett.
All right, Orioles up 80-53. Here comes Gunsel ahead.
Look at that pass.
Beautiful assist there to Cam Gunsel to steal Stowe, who gets the basket.
And now we're going to see some much overdue here. Some playing time for our bench guys and get out here and see what they can do next.
Orioles are up 82-53. Timeout on the floor. You've been doing a great job here. Let me see this. Shout out to Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. Also, Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. As Corday Anderson gets a bucket for Whitehall. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. On the floor for the Orioles, 34, Mikey Himes, who's a freshman. Also out there, 54, Zane Smith. Zane is a senior. There's a drive there by Landon Rubianis. He wears jersey 23, and Landon is a junior. Mikey Himes up and in. I'm sorry, Messiah Himes. Messiah Himes with the basket. Believe it or not, that's Messiah's first points of the game. Ludington up 84-55.
That was a good defensive play right there by Keldon Mosier.
So on the court for the Orioles right now, 34, Mikey Himes, he's a freshman. Number 3, Messiah Himes, he's a junior. 23, Landon Rubianis, a junior. Also 42, that's Keldon Mosier, he's a junior. And the 5th Oriole out there is Zane Smith. He wears jersey 54, and he's a senior. Zane's the one who started that awesome Cam Gunsel dunk at Oak Ridge the other night. That was Friday night. He had the first initial pass out, the breakout pass to Kyle Himes Jr.
Well, I think he also, was it off a miss or was it off Zane had a steal?
No, it looked like one of the Oak Ridge players was losing his balance as he was going out of bounds. There's a shot put up there, no good by Messiah Himes. Corday Anderson got 2 free throws. Ludington up 84-57, 1:33 left in this game. Be talking to Coach Thad Shank in the Smith and Eddy post-game show.
Go, Mike.
Mikey Himes with the ball. He had 23 in the JV game tonight. Zane Smith with it. Zane now, he'll give it to Messiah Himes. 1:08 left in the game. Orioles up 84-57. They've really taken it to Whitehall tonight. Very physical ball game.
It's been a physical game on both sides.
Yep.
And it's been a well defended game, by Ludington here. We ran the floor really good tonight, Scoop. They've got the shots they wanted, except for a few possessions where, we didn't actually, move the ball. But overall, this defense that Ludington's playing together as a unit, 5 guys in stance, motors running, and just being relentless is what's really carrying them.
Ethan Sweet checks into the Oriole lineup. Attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover. We specialize in helping you to recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. Here's a shot put up by Himes, no good. Who got that last bucket for Whitehall?
That I did not see, Scoop.
I believe Isaiah Lewis got that last score for Whitehall. Yeah, number 5. Number 5.
Yep, number 5.
Here we go. There are 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the buzzer. Your final score from Whitehall in a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. The Ludington Orioles 84 and the Whitehall Vikings 59. 84-59. Ludington moves to 9-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division and 16-1 overall on the season. A solid and a dominating win over the Whitehall Vikings tonight, 84-59. And we're going to step aside. You are listening and watching the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Whitehall High School. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon, along with Nick Wysong. We want to thank Daniel Ewing for the great job he did tonight and his debut as an OSN cameraman for the varsity game, and also the job that Cole Hansen did during the JV game. The Ludington Orioles, they defeat the Whitehall Vikings 84-59 to move to 16-1 on the season and a perfect 9-0, unblemished, Jamie, and 9-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. This is a conference that's been ruled by Whitehall pretty much for the last 4 years. 4 years ago, Ludington did share the conference championship with Whitehall.
Yep, and that's the way the string of athletics go, and they had a good run, but, like we said earlier, Ludington came in with a purpose today, and they wanted to let it be known that, this is our season. We're on a hot streak right now, and we're playing together, and it's exactly, what they did the whole game from start to finish right there, Scoop.
We'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic before we get started here, and Dr. Mark Yeck. They've been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 310 South Washington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And also a shout-out to our post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Joining us right now here at Whitehall High School, Ludington boys varsity coach Thad Shank. And Coach, you got to be pretty happy with this win over Whitehall tonight, 84-59. It was a pretty thorough, dominating performance in a very physical ball game.
Yeah, I had some concerns coming in. I mean, Whitehall hasn't had the best year, but you knew they were going to get up for Ludington, and they have some of their strengths are things that we have a weakness with. I mean, their size and strength is something that I was concerned about. The Anderson kid not only posting down there and isolate him in the post, but rebounding as well. And, Christian does a really good job. In the half court. I mean, then we knew they were going to get in that 3-2 zone and pack it in, but when we were making shots, we were a pretty dangerous team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the people's answer this year has been to pack it in and play zone defense and make them shoot. And, we're not a bad shooting team. I mean, we've had some moments where we struggled, but when we're shooting the ball well and setting our defense, chaos ensues, which we like.
My goodness, yeah, and you get to meet these guys again in just 11 days at Hawley Gym, and there was a lot of, I guess you'd say, a lot of chirping going on out there tonight.
Well, I think probably, Whitehall has something that we've been in the habit of Ludington of having for a long time. I mean, we've dominated conferences for years and years and years. In the last few years, Christian and his boys have kind of took the rule of the West Michigan Conference. And so, I mean, even though that they didn't have the record that they normally have, we came in pretty focused on getting a road win at Whitehall. Kind of circled this game at the beginning of the year. If you can go into Whitehall and win on the road, you're going to put yourself in a good situation to win a conference championship. So the game was supposed to be a little earlier in the season, but it still had a lot of importance.
It certainly did. It was supposed to be on 16 January, and here it is on the 2nd of February. But the way your boys can get up and down the court, Coach, it's just, you can't turn your, I mean, I'm looking down, putting a couple points down, and the next thing I know is we've scored 2 points. It's like, holy cow, you look at the game tonight, that all your boys, everybody that put moments in or minutes in tonight, but Zach Graham come out there, hit four big threes tonight.
Well, Zach's a good shooter, and he's really struggled with his shot this year. I've been kind of surprised at how much he's struggled, but he keeps doing all the little things on the court there, like playing great half-court defense and being an energized defender and stuff. And the shots are eventually going to fall, and thank goodness they're starting to fall right now. That's a big help. I was worried tonight. Whitehall has a lot of kids that can shoot the ball as well, too. And, the way we play in trap and scramble, sometimes you leave shooters open, like Dugner and North Muskegon and stuff like that. But I thought we rotated pretty well out of our traps, and for the first 2.5 to 3 quarters, we didn't allow many easy rhythm threes. Towards down the stretch, we started allowing a few, but overall, good performance.
13 3-pointers for your team tonight, Coach.
That makes it a lot easier when you make that 3 ball.
No doubt about that. What can you say about a player like Steele Stowe? Is he just one of the most coachable kids you've ever coached?
Well, he's just, intelligence is the first thing you think of with Steele, and you think of intelligence with a guy who's really willing to compete every possession. He didn't have any points through that first half, but he's playing help side defense and being there to steal that ball from Corday Anderson. He's still running the floor every time and keeping balls alive, second shots alive. He's doing all those little things that, don't get seen or don't get talked about a lot of times in the paper the next day. But, Messiah too. You look at Messiah, you look at Micah Spooner, you look at all those guys. I mean, they didn't score a lot of points tonight. If Micah doesn't come out and knock down those first couple threes, or Messiah's not guarding his butt off on the ball and giving 20 is going to have Messiah in his nightmares tonight.
No doubt about that. No doubt. We talked a bit, Coach, we're going to let you go here real soon, but we talked a bit how Taj came out, like you said, came out pretty cold tonight, and before you know it, you look up and he's at 17, 18 points. But one thing I wanted to ask you is, Corday Anderson got in foul trouble early on. We figured at that point that Cam would feast when Corday was out there, and Cam did get some points right there. But Whitehall sustained that pretty well, and they had cut it to 2 points, and then your boys just took off on a big run.
When did they cut it to 2 points?
Way back when it was 22 to 20.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Jamie, jump in here. I know you got.
Yeah, it was 22-20, but then they went on the run, Coach. And what I've noticed so far, especially since Grand Rapids Covenant Christian game, is that something we've been wanting to see a long time. You got 5 guys on the floor, in stance, motors are running, and they're playing team defense together. And that's what's really turned up, the pressure here. Causes deflections into turnovers and some easy buckets, like you said, when we're making baskets. It's been really nice to see that. And, I was kind of talking about right there with Zach Graham, as I remember in 19 when we were playing, and right about this time is when Nate Lang went off and caught his hot streak and really started shooting the ball well. And wouldn't that be great if Zach Graham could give us a little bit of a Nate Lang here going into this run at the end of the season?
Yeah, we would take it. Nate definitely got hot, that's for sure. But no, our defense is, if we can play defense and gamble like we do and not give up open shots, we're in business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I worry we're trapping and we're going after people too much, but it's what we like to do. It's what we're comfortable doing. So it is what it is.
Definitely, Coach.
We thought tonight that, if we could do that against Whitehall, that would be our best chance of winning. So
big win tonight for the Orioles and Coach Thad Shank. And you get the Montague Wildcats on Thursday, and we'll be with you at Holly Gym.
See you, everybody. Good night from the OSN and WMOM.
Very good. That's our executive director, executive producer, the one and only Thad Shank. And definitely when you talk about Ludington coaches, of course, the first two that come to mind are Thad Shank and Joe Kowach.
I mean, they've had a lot of good coaches, but the only one that I've been around is Thad, and not just a good basketball coach, but an even better human being. And I've learned a lot from him, and I'm sure he's learned that from the coaches that he's had, and it's just followed down the tradition right there of Ludington basketball. But when you look around, and you see the assistant coaches and everything, and the former players, and it's a brotherhood that just never goes away, and like tradition never graduates. And once you're part of Ludington basketball, you're always part of Ludington basketball, and that's what I love about it the most, Scoop.
Definitely, Jamie. Well put. Very eloquently put. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, Ludington boys varsity basketball coach, the one and only Thad Shank, also for 102.7 WMOM's Chris Nicholas, for my broadcast partner, my sidekick tonight, Jamie Sykon, doing the color commentary, as well as Nick Wysong, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and for our two cameramen tonight, doing a great job. Cole Hansen in the JV game, and then Daniel Ewing in the varsity game. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Whitehall High School. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 84, the Whitehall Vikings 59. Good night, Oriole Nation.